Spooktober stories that will keep you up at night. Can you make it to the end?
Ella had lived in her small, quiet apartment for years. It was cozy, perched on the top floor of an old building, overlooking the street below. She loved the view except for the window across the alley. A month ago, she noticed something odd. Every night, at exactly 2 a.m., a dim light flickered to life in the window directly opposite hers. It was always too faint to see who was inside, but the light would stay on for an hour, then vanish. At first, she brushed it off, thinking it was just a neighbor with strange habits. But soon, Ella began to feel like she was being watched. One night, curiosity got the better of her. She decided to stay up and watch the window. When the light flickered on at 2 a.m., she squinted through the darkness, trying to make out a figure. But all she could see was a shape, a tall, unmoving silhouette. A chill ran down her spine. The next night, the same thing happened, but this time, the figure seemed closer to the window. Ella's unease grew into dread. She wanted to close the curtains, but something stopped her. Something kept her glued to her seat, her eyes locked on the shadow across the alley. Then, one night, the light didn't flicker on. Ella felt relief at first, but that quickly turned to fear. She couldn't sleep. She lay awake, staring at the dark window, until exhaustion took her. At 3 a.m., Ella woke to a soft, rhythmic tapping on her window. Her heart froze. She slowly turned her head, praying it was just the wind. But it wasn't. There, on the other side of the glass, was the figure. It had no face, just a pale, featureless head and hollow eyes that seemed to absorb the darkness around them. The tapping grew louder. She backed away from the window, heart racing, but the figure didn't move. It simply raised one finger to where its lips should have been, as if telling her to stay silent. Then the light across the alley flickered on, and this time, she was watching herself from the other side.